Thanks, Cheyenne, for your overview of the work of leadership article. Let's take a look at whether these principles come into play for Orpheus. In addition to the 8 principles that Orpheus held near and dear to their organization, they worked through a 5-step process. Step 1 was choosing leaders for each and every piece of music they played. This started with the core team meeting and moving on to develop a strategy specific to that piece of music by the core. This required listening to different approaches on how to play the piece and consensus to move forward to the broader group. Next, they involved the entire orchestra where they would further refine the piece. Although the core team may have made decisions, each individual was allowed room for dissent or agreement so that they could work with the vision. Then they looked to making last-minute changes, as members would listen to the warm-ups from the theater to hear how the audience would ultimately hear the piece. Talk about an agile team in action. Finally, they delivered their performance and worked for additional refinements if there were future performances of the same piece. Now let's look at the alignment of our work of leadership article to the Orpheus method and process. Both the article and case have the following in common. The work of leadership article talks about giving work back to the people and protecting the voice of leadership from below. This enables those to look past the chain of command in order to drive change and adapt to current business needs. The Orpheus team does just that. They took away the conductor and empowered themselves to make the best decisions, moving from a tops-down model to something more free-flowing, allowing for various members to be leaders. Second, differences are encouraged and appreciated. Working under the premise that adaptability is the goal, you do not need to be afraid to speak up. The result may very well lead to a better organization. It is noted that there are disagreements sometimes in the Orpheus model. However, the driving factor is that they are looking to achieve the best result possible. Third, diversity is valuable. In the Orpheus case, diversity of thought and leadership help to drive creativity. In the work of leadership article, we have read that innovation and learning are the product of differences. Now let's hear from Cody.